This boy right here must not know who I am. He was in my lobby before the game. He had the nerve to leave. Now you gotta deal with me. Then he got the nerve to run up to me before the jump ball. All right, it's on and popping now. Let's get it. This play right here is just me reading the floor. I realize I have to make sure we're on the same page, me and my teammate, when I throw the alley-oops. I also realize the more tapped in you are, the better gameplay you get. Like, look at this little cutscene. That's fire. It's all because we all, playing together and it's just flowing. I'm sure most of you know, but basketball has a flow to it. So right here, they knocked down the tray, and it's crazy. I had the same opportunity right here to shoot the tray, but he was a little on me, so I looked to get a better shot. But once again, another tray from the corner coming up. I could have attacked the rim, but it would have been a defended shot, so I kicked it back to the corner. Like I said, basketball has a flow. And then, if this dude right here would have made a better play, he could have kicked it to his teammate wide open in the corner, but he decided not to. Like I said, I'm refining the flow of the game. Look at this. This was a beautiful play. I broke him down and got to the cup. It felt so real. Growing up playing basketball, I must admit, I was never careful with my passes. I would try to rush and get it there. You see how I threaded the needle? And it had direction and, integrity on the pass. I wasn't worried and flustered. I threw it under control. Again, basketball has a flow to it. You see that lousy pass? If he would have actually threaded the needle and got it to the big man fast, he could have went up with it real quick. But instead, he got 3 seconds. Here's another lousy pass. He's running out of bounds and just threw the ball up the court. Look where it got him. That was lousy. But let's focus on me. You see me in the right corner. I'm going to go deep, 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 deep in the corner. So I can be a threat, but I don't get in the way. And look, the middle of the floor is wide open. Right here, I should have chopped my feet and closed out on the shot, like all the coaches tell you. But instead, look what happened. All right, now this video is about me taking accountability. But if you look closely, my idea was I close out and my defense in the back line would step out and close out on the second shot. So I closed out on the first shot and they closed out on the second, and we just continue to rotate, you dig? But that didn't happen, so I'm going to take accountability. I should have just chopped my feet. But a lot of times in basketball, when they get a cheap shot, you get a quick one right back. I put this play in here because nearly every game I play, the other team gets a 24-second violation. If I just had some teammates that would love to play defense, it would be much better. But right here, I got to get better at going for the ball and realizing there's an actual ball on the court. Then they gave me that cheap foul. I missed this shot, but I'm not upset. It was my first time shooting with this new jump shot, and I love the jump shot. You see, I didn't step all the way up because I didn't want to get the defense a chance to close out, so I'm happy with the shot. I just got to knock it down. Right here was proof I'm getting better at reading the defense and the momentum, the second line and all that, but I wish I didn't get fouled and we got a bucket, but it is what it is. Right here, I made a horrible mistake because I had to get better at communicating with box. It is what it is, but watch how I make up with it. Watch how I make up for it. 1 second left, 1 second left. The basketball gave me an opportunity to make up for it. The basketball gods gave me a chance. Like I've been saying, basketball has a flow to it. You see, I had to make up for my mistake, and I took accountability, and I finished it. Accountability. This right here is me taking my time. Look at the pass. It was right in his pocket, right in his shooting pocket, so he could step right in. But you got these teammates. Look at me. I'm there for the ball. You got these teammates that want to take matters in their own hands, and look where it gets us. He had no plan. I would have went with the objective. He had no plan in mind. And pow, look. So I called the timeout right here, signified I was upset, right? But look what I do. My stupid, simple self. Horrible, like I said, take accountability. I should have had a plan in mind. I was talking all that crap. I should have just went into a shot, but look what I decided to do. So I really believe in basketball energy. And look, I got bailed out. I had good intentions, so I got bailed out. Look here. But you don't get too many opportunities. Right here, I get double teamed. Look, they took my opportunity away. I tried to make the soft pass right to my big man. You got to take advantage of your opportunities. I tried to get behind enemy lines, praying for a block right here, but nope. Basketball God said no way. And this dude right here, he was high man at half, so he swears he's the captain of the team. Look, no plan in mind. Dang. Then somebody just quit. They just give up at the end of the game. You gave up at the beginning of the game, man. But we are here to learn, so here's a quick teaching point. If he would have just attacked aggressively, then looked out, number 4 is wide open for the tray. I know he can shoot. Good enough versus getting your shot surrounded by 3 people. That's not a good shot. You rather kick it. And me over there, I'm wide open too on the right wing. 2 opportunities, but he's just forced. And look, ball don't lie. It bounced right out to my teammate for the tray. We got bailed out again. Sheesh, that was a good pump fake too. This one is on me. I should have been chopping my feet closing out, but I did pick up that other guy. But I could play better defense for sure. I always tell my brother how we have to extend the play as long as possible. So I should have just got on the ball and he kicked it out, then so be it. At least we get to extend the play and maybe something will go in our favor. Here's another absurd, selfish play. Once again, if he would have just kicked it to me, wide open. If he'd have just looked at the shot and kicked it to me, he's shooting over one, right over top of one player. Nobody is nowhere near me. I'm wide open. It's rec basketball. So right here, I'm trying to stay near the ball, make a play. You see he shot that dumb shot. And then this next play, the other crazy hair color boy gonna make this play. I try to stay near the ball, get the point guard to make a play, but 24-second violation. Like I said, though, I have to take accountability. I should have been taking over from the rip, put the team on my back, but I was slacking, so now everybody just want to do it themselves. That's where it gets you. Look at that horrible shot. People try to force it because nobody took the team and showed them Yo, come on, let's ball. That's my job. But all that doesn't equate to this. End of the game. This is where the game really matters. And I fold 2 shot opportunities and I try to squeeze it down low. That's on me. Accountability. Yes, I need to start off much better, but you need to finish strong every single game because that's where it really counts. Look what I get right here. Look, I could have made that shot, bro. Look at this. Pull up clean. So we're going to close out this video with one take. Listen, I folded. That's on me. Now I'm just practicing. This is the same shot I had earlier. Watch it rim out. Horrible. That's on me. We lose. Dang, I folded. We was down 3 points when I had that shot opportunity. And I tried to squeeze down low. I should have shot the tray, bro. 7 and 5. Dang, that's on me. Like I said, I have to take accountability. I play this game and I hold myself accountable. Because back in the day when I used to play basketball in real life, I used to fold too. So this is one of the ways I use as a tool to really exhibit what I'm doing in my mindset and how I'm programmed. I see it in real time using basketball, using 2K. So another journal entry. I hope you learned from this video. I know I did. Let's get it.